You've been through the training. You've hit the track. What are your observations? How was that?
I think they need to put me in a real car.
Fair enough. You know, we could probably work something like that out. We'll just, you know, once the helmet's on these guys, you can't tell the difference, right? So
True.
I like this. So have you gotten any warnings about what kind of attention you might get from the front row of the drivers right behind you as you're getting ready? Have you gotten any warnings or heads up?
Yes, one.
You did?
Depending on who's behind me, I might feel a couple bumps.
Yeah. These things tend to happen. It's
Yeah,
like
that'd be cool, though.
rush hour traffic in Boston, I think.
Yes. Yeah, and they're vicious. So, yeah. But that'd be fun, though. That'd be cool.
So what level of race fan are you? And I asked that question kind of knowing the answer because you were kind enough to do a social media video talking about how excited you were to come up this direction. Do you follow racing very much?
Not crazy. Not like, you know, crazy like crazy.
Yeah.
But it's exciting to watch, man. These guys are moving, you know, 150, 200 miles an hour. And I have nothing but respect for these guys, man. They're pretty much risking their lives out there just racing. And it's fun. It's good to see. It's exhilarating. And, you know, it's cool, man. I actually want to just be in the passenger seat one day and just be scared.
Yeah.
And just do that.
So do you have any experience driving really, really fast? Anything you could talk about publicly without being scolded?
No.
Fair enough. Okay. I appreciate your honesty on that. Well, you're fifth in the line of some distinguished Patriots players who have come and done this honorary pace car driving job. So Rob Ninkovich, Josh McDaniels, Julian Edelman, Matt Light, they've all done it. Did any of those cats talk to you about this in advance, give you any advice?
McDaniels actually told me. He's like, man, this is cool. It's a good experience, man. And he said he got to go fast. He got to go fast a little bit. He was kind of scared, but it's a good experience to meet the drivers and, you know, just to be in this atmosphere. He said it's really cool. And, you know, he's spot on, man. He's spot on. It was great.
Well, we're going to take you over to the drivers' meeting in just a few minutes, but I know there's some questions that are certainly popping with these reporters here, so why don't we open it up to a few questions. Who'd like to talk to Patrick about racing and maybe, I don't know, probably a little bit of football? Right up here.
Go easy on me, please.
Matthew Ernst with 22 News. Patrick, Foxborough, there's probably about 50, 60,000 people at Gillette Stadium, but what do you think about the NASCAR atmosphere so far when you walked in here this morning?
I mean, I got here pretty early, but the fans are here, and they're ready to go, man. And I think Rob told me it could be 100,000 in here, and that's nuts, man. And, you know, the atmosphere's cool. I was walking around the field and seeing all the cars and looking in the cars. Everything's digital and, you know, all the headgear and everything. I'm like, oh, man, this is some real stuff right here, man. They're like constantly working on the cars, just, you know, like all day. It's crazy, and you know, it's a great atmosphere, man. It's definitely different from football, you know, but yeah, it's crazy, man. I had a lot of fun.
Next question. Yeah, right here.
Patrick, Terrell Covey with the Portsmouth Herald. I'm just wondering, you know, when you come up here and you talked about the speeds and wanting to jump into one of these cars, when you see how close they are together at the speeds you talked about, what are your impressions of that and the skill that these guys have?
It's definitely a skill because that is scary. To be driving that fast and people bumping you and they're like right next to you. You can't turn, right? You can't really turn and look to see. Yeah, I mean, I'm scared, so I can imagine how they feel. You know, it's definitely a skill, man. That's why I said hats off to them, man. More respect. You know, it's definitely nerve-wracking, you know, just to see that, and you know, it's cool.
Right up front.
Nicholas Tito, YankeeRacer.com. Patrick, and you talk about the changes this offseason to the Patriots roster, and particularly the defense, and the optimism that's going to bring to this new season.
Time will tell. I mean, you can put names on a paper all you want to. You know, we haven't even had one practice yet. You know, so you know, time will tell. We'll see how it goes, and you know, ask me that question again. You know, end of August, and then I'll give you a little answer.
Right up here, front row.
Hi, you know, the anthem issue came up again this week in the NFL. I mean, what's your take on that? What's it going to take for the league and the players to resolve that issue? And what's the best way to resolve the issue?
I didn't hear the first part of it.
The anthem issue has come up again in the NFL this week. I mean,
you know, can't worry about things you can't control. You know, it is what it is, so we'll see how that goes.
You spoiled New England fans for the last several seasons. In fact, you spent all seasons but one in your professional career up here in New England. What's your level of excitement and what's your level of preparation going into the season, seeing as how the camps are really just right around the corner and we're getting ready to launch?
Yeah, I mean, we're ready to go. I mean, if you're not ready to go, then the train's going to leave you, so that's, you better get your ticket or just stay where you're at. And, it's go time now. I'm 10 years in, so I'm kind of on autopilot a little bit. So kind of just get there, do my thing, and go home and just try to do it as consistent as possible. And that's what we're going to start having to do, collectively as a group, come Wednesday.
Love it. Got time for maybe one or two more questions? Anyone else? Oh, right here. Sorry, Terrell.
That's $20. That's 2 questions.
I'll get you later. I just want to, you guys are accustomed to winning. Does it restart the fire a little bit after the way last season ended for you guys to get back out there, or?
I mean, last year is last year, man. I mean, it's the past. You keep dwelling on the past, it's only going to hurt your future, so the game sucked. It is what it is, and you just got to move on. And the faster you can move on, the better it is going to be, going forward. So that's kind of how I am about it. I think that's pretty much how the team is about it, and it is what it is. It's a new season, new players, new coaches. So we're gonna go out here and see what we can do this year.
Awesome, Matt. Maybe last question.
Did you talk to Julian Edelman about driving the pace car?
No, just McDaniels. I didn't get to talk to him about it, but McDaniels told me, because I talked to him, I'm going to do it. He goes, what? Like, I did it too, and he told me all these crazy stories, and he, like I said, he was spot on, man. I'm having a great time. Hopefully we get to go out here, rain stops, we get to drive the space car, and hopefully someone else use the bathroom, and we can switch, and I can drive.
Love it. This guy's as real a deal as you're going to see. He got a chance to spend the morning with our entire team. Just an absolute down-to-earth great guy with lots of enthusiasm.